here today for the open defense of Ms. Shivani for her PhD thesis on the efficacy of multisensory approach or VKT for children with dyslexia.
It is how efficacious is the multisensory approach or VAKT for children with dyslexia. Children with dyslexia have difficulties processing information in 4 sensory modalities. To give an analogy of a neurotypical person or a person without dyslexia, like for us to relate, I would say, for example, visual. Imagine that you had to read a book using wrong prescription of glasses. So the discomfort you would face is the same thing what a dyslexic child goes through. Or for auditory, imagine you had to follow conversations in a noisy bus. So that makes it difficult to understand spoken words. Or kinesthetic, if you had to participate in a running race wearing a hula hoop, so that makes it difficult to run. Or for tactile, you are asked to read braille wearing gloves, so you won't be able to feel the surface, so you can't read. This is what a child with dyslexia goes through. So we give phonics instruction. Today we used quasi-experimental with pre-post design to these 130 participants, and 80 participants were excluded based on their cutoff scores. So that brings it to 60, but 10 participants didn't give consent to be a part of the study, their parents. That's why it came down to 50, and 50 it reduced to 25 each. So it was a random allocation. Table 3, which is talking about the experimental group here. So the post-test scores are higher than the pre-test scores, which is seen by these p-values, which is less than 0.05. So the scores are significantly different from each other. Accepts hypothesis 2. Present research study concluded that this intervention is effective in bringing about a change in the attention span, language ability, reading, writing and comprehension, and spelling in children with dyslexia. So what are the limitations is, it is a limited small sample size of 50 participants. It can be given to students, especially in the schools where inclusive education is practiced. It can be tried for slow learners. This is the Scopus index during publications. This is the VAKT intervention. These are flashcards, picture cards of what we have used. Thank you for providing this opportunity, and my special thanks to Dr. Shrikant Swami sir, Bindu ma'am, my guide Vijay Manu, Department of Psychology, and my fellow research scholars. I would also like to extend my thanks to my family. My mom was the main inspiration behind this to pursue my PhD. My dad, my sister, my husband, my 1-year-old son, and my mother-in-law, my father-in-law, for being my backbone throughout this journey. Thank you.
Especially congratulate both guide and student officially TPT. I recommend the thesis to be accepted by the Kent University.
Shiva. Now onwards you are going to be called as Dr. Shiva. Thanks.
My scholar, she is trained VAKT interventor and a clinical psychologist, and she has been practicing, and future ambition is also to work with the special children, and that's the reason that she has chosen this particular topic. I wish her a great success and all the future endeavors. All the best.